and welcome to an episode of Kids Grab and Go. This is your opportunity to come into the Bettendorf Library during open hours and pick up a bag of supplies to make a fun craft. For the month of April, we will be making keychain people. You can pick up your bag in the kids area. We make 250 bags, so get yours while supplies last. I have my bag here, so let's see what's inside. First of all, I've written instructions. You can follow along with these as well as this video to complete this project. Then we have two types of string. First, I have some thick macrame cord, and then I have some thin macrame cord as well. You should have 3 pieces of the thin macrame cord and 6 pieces of the thick macrame cord. And then, of course, we have a little keychain with a little clip, and that's gonna make our person into a keychain person. Now that we have all of our supplies, let's get started. First of all, if your thick macrame cord is tied together, we're just gonna untie it just like this. And we're gonna try to even out the strings, each piece, as much as possible. They don't have to be perfect. Then we're gonna fold it in half. Again, you can adjust the strings you need to. And we're gonna take one piece of the thin macrame cord. We're gonna loop it around the middle here of the large macrame, right at the fold. And we're gonna loop it through the large ring of the keychain as well. And then we just need to tie a double knot. You can do 2 knots, or you can do 3 if you want to make it extra secure. Then we're just gonna get our scissors and cut off the excess string. Once you've trimmed off the extra string, you're gonna gather together the thick macrame cord, and now we're gonna make the head of our person. So we're just gonna flip it over like this, take another piece of the thin macrame cord, and about 1 inch down or so, we are going to tie another knot around this cord. And again, it's best if we do like a double knot. So that it's secure. Then we're just trimming off these extra pieces of string. Okay, now we're going to divide our strings into sections. So we're gonna have 3 on one side. This is gonna make 1 arm. Then we have 6 in the middle and 3 on the other side. So this is gonna make an arm. This is gonna make the body or torso and the legs of our person. I'm gonna start with the arm. What we need to do to create our arm is to braid. If you've never braided before, the basic idea is you're going to take the outside string and fold it over the middle string, just like this. And you're gonna go back and forth between each outside string. So this one, gonna go over the middle. Okay, the outside string, gonna go over the middle again. The outside string on the other side, over the middle string again. And we're gonna go back and forth until we get further down on our cord. We don't want to make it all the way to the end because we want our legs to be longer. So I'd say this is probably a good spot to stop, right about here. And then we're going to take the outside pieces of string and we're going to tie them in a knot. I'm going to tie it pretty tight. You can pull all 3 strings actually. And there we have an arm. And I'm gonna cut off again that excess or extra string on the end. To finish that arm. I'm gonna go to the other side. And this time, I'm gonna do the exact same thing, but I'm gonna make another arm. So I'm gonna braid. You can fold your arms together too, just to make sure they're about the right length or the same length, and then tie it off again. For the middle, we're also going to braid, but we're going to divide it into 3 sections. So each piece is going to be 2 strings. But we're going to do the same thing we did before. So we're going to take this outside section and fold it over the middle. Take the other outside section on the other side, fold it into the middle. And we're going to go about 1 inch down, so not very far. So you probably only have to do this a couple times. And then you'll have the body of your person. Now to secure this in place, we're going to use that last piece of thin macrame cord. So I'm going to stick that underneath, and then I'm going to tie again a double knot and trim the excess string. Now for the bottom part, we have a couple of options. We can make them into legs just like the arms, where you would braid it all the way down and then tie it off. This time you wouldn't have to cut off the excess string. You would just braid it all the way down so that it's a little bit longer than the arms. Or alternatively, you can make it into a dress, which is what I'm going to show you how to do. So all we need to do for that is to unravel the string. And you'll see that it can unravel quite a bit. As you can see, this string is made up of many strings. So we're going to unravel it as much as we can. You can kind of comb your fingers through it. And we're going to do that for each section or string. We're just going to unravel it. The last step is I'm just going to trim this at the bottom to make it just a little bit more straight, so it looks more like a dress. And then I am done with my keychain person. And just to show you, if you choose to do legs, it will look something like this. So you can pick either option to make a keychain person. We do not have a kids grab and go for the month of May, but we do for June and July during our summer reading program. So please check out our calendar online to see what's coming up in the future. Until then, bye!